Hello, and welcome back to Slice and Dice. Yeah, I did it without the gap today. Feeling good today? I'm feeling fine. I'm pretty tired. I maybe should have recorded this yesterday, but I didn't, so let's get to it. I'll be fine. I got plenty of time today. It's not like I'm on a number crunch or anything. It's just like, I don't know. I didn't really feel like recording anything today, but I need to at least do a Slice and Dice. Coming up, hopefully this week, we'll see if I actually finish it, but I'm going to do a video on all the demos I played for the next fest. Well, not all of them, but I've got something cooking up that should hopefully come out shortly after the next fest ends, which is on Monday, which is tomorrow. Anyway, just wanted to tell you about that. I've played a lot of demos. I want to talk about some of them. Normally I just do a bunch of first looks, but I'm going to do one specific video instead. Okay, what can we play today? I don't know. Maybe like heavy dice for 2, fourth single use for 4. Tough HP exposed edges might be fine, or probably add spider is better than exposed edges, right? Nah, with tough HP I don't really want to add an enemy, so let's play exposed edges and see how it goes. Although maybe you're supposed to play monster regen 2 less than 10 instead of tough HP. This is nothing for bosses, but it makes a lot of the upcoming fights a lot harder. I don't know, I haven't played this curse, I don't think, so let's give it a try. Let's give it a spin. So... Sorry, I'm yawning more than I expected. I just woke up like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes ago, so bear with me. Generally, the theory here is going to be pick an enemy and make sure they die. And we will need to approach some other fights a little differently. Trapper's good. Bard, not great. Trapper's not good, but Trapper is fine, because Trapper's more for the fix a target and kill them. Right, and that's what we're playing here. We're playing pick an enemy and just kill them. And that's what this side does for sure. Pick an enemy and kill them. But mostly I need to bank mana for enemies that don't die easily, and the reason this curse will be good is because we don't take any... Oh yeah. We don't take any losses in fighting bosses, right? This is like a non-curse for bosses completely. So, hopefully we don't fight anything too horrifying in here. Leather vest is chill. I'll take +1 HP. And we'll see where we end up. It's fine. Yeah, it's all fine. Good. Look at this, man. These fights are going so fast. This is one of the reasons I didn't want to take a bunch of enemy up curses. I feel like it's scary to do that to Bramble. And it seems to stay scary. I'm gonna play Sinew here because 4 damage one time is often what we're playing. Dude, biggest buff to Bramble, give Bramble 1 less HP. Imagine. Regen 10 Bramble. Eek. No, I would burst here, but it doesn't make a difference. Also, this is not regen. Yeah. And then I leave myself with the ability to press gather. I just lock all the X's. Great. Good fight. See you later, Bramble. Gained a lot of respect for Bramble after I freaking died that one time. after I took a bunch of early HP up curses and died, and everyone went, "Oh, well, of course you were gonna die there. You didn't think you were gonna die there?" As if I'm some sort of fool, some sort of moron. No, I actually thought I was gonna die. I just took those curses to lose because I thought it'd be funny. And you know what? It was pretty funny when you think about it. Is this okay? No, it's very not okay. We have to kill the bandit here. Which is fine. Wait, I can't kill the bandit here. Oh, I can kill the bandit here. You ready for this one? You get chain off of 4th single use. That's pretty cool, because Initiate has a single use, and then you get to chain off of the 4th single use. A nice little tactic. This ogre will be very difficult to kill. I will need to just kind of assemble my pieces and send the damage. You know what? He's not going to be that hard to kill. I assembled my pieces and have sent the damage. Alright, barrel guy. Hey. Doesn't have to go like this, buddy. You could leave. We don't have to do this, man. We have to do this. He's adamant. Alright, get me out of here. Be gone, fool. Armor, Druid. I like Druid. I think this character is very, not very strong. I think she's fallen to like roughly middle of the pack for me. Realistically, I think that the tier 2 reds are very hard to even rate in this way. Because, you know, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of tier 2 reds. And especially for unfair, it depends very heavily on what your curses are. Cool fight, right? Siphon is fine. I think it's a little better than fine, in my opinion. We'll just not play it for now. Ideally, we'll hit a good combo for it. But we'll see. Yeah, ideally we hit someone who likes it. I have to remember 4th single use. I don't know how much I want to respect it, though. I'm not sure how worried I am about 4th single use, really. Good balance. Like, does it really put us under any threat? I don't know. I've basically ignored it completely in this run and it's made no difference, so... It's just a question of if I have to skip over a cantrip character. The answer is, yeah, probably. Yeah, potentially. But I don't know for sure. You could pick Maiko there for Maiko Sinew. I think as much as I like to make fun of things like that, it isn't bad to do here. I think it's playable, probably. It's more of a desperate times play, though. It's something you're doing because times aren't good. Okay, there's no reason to do that. What do I want to single use? Probably the vulnerable. If I were to guess. So we're gonna kill this Knoll. No, we're gonna kill the top Knoll. No, we're gonna kill this Knoll. And shield Sinew, single use sarcophagus. Okay. Initiate does mitigate this single use curse pretty heavily. This is actually a position where I could go after sarcophagus depending on the roll. Weird, because I don't think I've seen that a single time in unfair, but I can go after him here. It's fine. I'll go for it. I don't even think it's that risky. Because the Knoll's exerting himself, the other Knoll's dead. It's kind of a freebie. 1 mana lets me play Burst. And that's kind of good. That's even better. Yeah, look at that. Incredible. Diving Suit is fine. Glass Blade, Wrist Blade. I think Wrist Blade is not great. I'm gonna play Glass Blade. Just load up Sinew. Although his chain has been good. I'll put this on Initiate to get rid of the cantrip. Diving Suit for a cleanse? Nah, there's nothing. Weird. I think this fight would normally be scary, but look at this roll set. This doesn't even look that bad. Double explosions and I can just kill them? Or let them explode, rather? I don't even have to do anything. Just die. 5 damage? All of these imps are dead. Weird. And then I just pass. And I guess I could do whatever here. If I'm gonna pass, I could burst down one of the imps for HP, I guess. It's okay. This is the sort of thought that's like, that is one of those things that someone said to me once, and I actually, this is not me about to dunk on you guys or anything like that. I know it sounds like the lead-in to me going, and they were so wrong, but it nags me. It's not. It's correct. I think sometimes I will miss that. I will not play my mana and I'll just take a bunch of damage for no reason, right? Like I can just go 1/1+ burst. I think there it doesn't matter because the fight is won, but I'm still trying to pay attention. Seer is very good. I want single use character. He's single use character. Done. Handled. And you know what? He could have the diving suit. Whoa. This will probably be one of the harder fights of the run. Carrier is the big killer. This guy's frightening. Could double dodge. I think it's not terrible. But I'm taking a bunch of poison, and it's kind of scary. Let me roll. Well, I'll keep one dodge. I'm gonna keep the Seer's dodge so he doesn't get weakened. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna keep both dodges. You're right. Fine. I'm gonna roll a bunch of shields and do nothing on this turn. And it's gonna be tragic. I am going to actually do nothing on this turn. Nothing to do. That's just it. I take 2 poison and I lose one side, but you know what? Next turn will be better. That's what you gotta remind yourself in this game. Next turn will be better. Next turn will be better. Not this one. Sorry, I meant the next turn will be better. This turn, of course, is always going to be terrible. I don't think I'm going to let Sinew take 4 poison here. But, oh my god, I can't do any damage because my team won't roll anything. This is bad. There's a 4. Okay, we're awake now. I gotta roll Druid for the 1 shield or the 3 damage. We're gonna kill this guy. Things are not very good, I must say. What if I shield you? He lives. That's good. I can save Sinew. I can never save Guardian. So Sinew it is. And then we'll press 1 for Tell. It's the part of this that's really tough is that I got quadruple poisoned in 3 turns. That's what really makes this losing. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be coming back from this one alive, but we'll try. I think that 2 straight dead turns, though, puts us in a untenable position, shall we say. 2 straight turns of doing absolutely nothing here, and I think we just talk this one, or we pack this one up and we go away. I don't know, maybe turn 1 I shouldn't have rolled so defensively. Like, I locked a bunch of defenses and maybe I need to go a little more aggro, but it seemed fine to just take a turn to survive, but then on turn 2, I guess that's probably just a flaw, isn't it? Like, I shouldn't be playing like that, I'm guessing. Because I like to make defensive plays now and just pass the turn, but when I'm getting poisoned, I guess I have to be more aggressive there. It must just be that I was incorrect, right? That's the only thing that really makes sense to me. It must be that that was not the right way to play it. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because there's no way that curse set was unwinnable. But I did know eventually we were going to fight a carrier, and I was probably going to die. So I tried to play cautious, and I guess it was wrong. That's what I got out of that. I tried to play, I need to be more aggressive, and if I just roll a bunch of X's, at least I don't bleed out. But ultimately, I thought I was giving myself a better chance because I would give myself an extra turn of rolls. But by the time I got those rolls, it was already too late. Too bad. Lesson learned. I'm actually too cautious now. Whoa. That's a lot of seeds. If you didn't see this one, by the way, because you were just listening to me talk, we're playing First 10 Curses 1 and Monster Regen. Should be fine. I'll play Gladiator. I think Fighter falls off too fast, but who knows. I think the big one is I needed to not lock Seer in that last run. I think that was the one that was like doom. I need that guy to start foretelling to give me a line. Maybe. But anyway, glad I didn't have Undying Monsters in this one. This is the Undying Monsters Strawman fight. I like blind picking Emerald Shard. I mostly just don't think Restore is all that good, and Barrel Hoops is good. This thing is, with Rescue, sometimes it's just a positive even. So, I don't mind. You can get like a double rescue play out of it. And see, like right there, I need to not lock that shield. I need to lock this shield, but I need to let Gladiator roll. Because sometimes he's gonna miss, but a lot of times he's gonna do fine. Actually, what if I bullet the Archer? I have lethal. That's probably better. Handcuffs? Getting too many curse items is a little tough, but I think handcuffs is okay. That's probably the last curse item we can take, though. Caldera, Guardian. I'll do Guardian. I'll do Caldera. I think both are pretty good. You can pick either one. Guardian's a little safer for keeping Buckle alive, but I think Caldera's better overall. I don't know, maybe I should be... I'm not sure, actually, on this now, because I'm thinking about it, right? In that position, I have a guaranteed save on Splint face up. Do I have to roll to survive this fight? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. It's interesting to think about now. But either way, we're alive. Rightmost jammed is... I think this is a good curse to take on first 10 curses because you might also just get right blank. And those two curses overwrite each other, which is good. I actually do kind of like Big Hammer. I originally would not take this, but like on Gladiator here, it's a good hit, 5 damage. And I don't really care about his 1 damage engage all that much, so why not take the Big Hammer? Stasis blank, stasis blank. I see. I almost bursted that Slimelet just to teach him a fucking lesson. You're gonna come around here, Slimelet, we're gonna beat you up. You better watch it, young man. D4, yeah, I'm no longer picking these curse items. I have taken 2 and that's enough. So I don't think Big Hitter 11 is all that bad. It's mostly bad for Tarantus. I don't even care about it on Dragon. Why am I sitting here looking at Gambler going, maybe I'll pick Gambler over Herbalist here. That's ridiculous. That would be very silly of me. On this turn, we can lock defenses to try to get Militia to flee. But also if I just roll a bunch of trash, such as life, right? I'll just kill the blind and move on. We can potentially overkill the bandit here. If you make the militia flee... No, I don't think so. I think you're just gonna Big Hammer this guy. But when I look closer at this turn, I think we will find lethal hidden somewhere in the margins. Pretty close. I would say close enough, in fact. He's been kind of high rolling, this Gladiator guy. Turn 3 lightning, I am fine with turn 3 1 damage to all allies, it's okay. 3 of a kind, unclickable, I will play Siphon. You could almost get away with this, but my red would have to be a better healer. And obviously, I guess I should rethink it. My first thought was I would never equip Emerald Shard, but 5 damage heavy is a lot. I think it's still never. I should maybe take the 2 2s there though as a result of Emerald Shard, but I don't love it. I can kill the Slimelet if I need to here. I prefer to kill the Quartz, of course. Actually, I could kill both. That's pretty good too. Now, if the Cyclops doesn't kill my Buckle, I should never have any trouble here. And I should never have any trouble here now. What's he gonna do to me? Nothing. Exactly. I made it through like this entire run very quickly. This one's flying by. I like Spellblade here. If we get something for Siphon, Spellblade kind of just takes off. Start damaged 1 of 6. This is almost nothing. It's basically just -1. I don't mind that. I think Slow Spells 4 will sometimes brick your run, and so I'm okay with 1 HP off of all my characters. It'll sometimes make a difference like on Gladiator, but it also can just be healed back, which is not too scary or too hard to do. If I am BU, I think I kill Gaitha. Oh, right, because of barrel hoops, I see. So we'll just shield Buckle then. Fine position overall. You gotta remember barrel hoops in this one, because it looks really scary, but actually, I guess Gladiator is dying by a lot. I should, if I'm being diligent, I should check. Yeah, he's fine. You're dying to Agnes Wolf. What do you want to play here? How do you want to go about this? I have enough to kill one witch. We could kill Magrat, who does her damage to the bottommost character, which then kills Caldera. So I think you're supposed to clean up here instead and play like... play like this probably. Just burst the Slimelet out. Just consolidate the fight. I do have to... oh, wow. That's a lot more death than I expected. 2, 4. Shield 2. Okay. Would have liked to have killed Agnes on this turn, but it's not viable. So instead we just have to Vine. And it's like this because of the lightning, of course. Sorry, you could kill Agnes on that turn, but Caldera would still die. That's what I need to tell you. That's why it's not viable. So I'm not really willing to trade Caldera here. 1 Scald? Nah, it's not good, because I have to... or no, I have 2 shields, so I could do 1 Scald, 1 damage here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Woo woo. Whoa. That's how you know it's been a good fight against the witches. End of fight, Agnes puts up her 1 damage to all, and everyone dies. That's how you know you just played a good fight. Go away, Mr. Wolf, it's been fun. Training, slippery dice. I don't have heavy dice, so we can play slippery dice. I think you can play both. I think it's if you have a higher slippery or a higher heavy dice, right? I think like heavy dice 3 or something. You can do the math. It's like you can't roll, or you can't lock more than 3, but then heavy dice says you can't roll more than 1. So you'd have to have 1. Anyway. I patch Life Bolt. I patch, These don't really... well, I don't love either of these. Life Bolt's okay with Herbalist, but I think it falls off. And Heal 1. I should play Life Bolt. You're right. I don't want to play Life Bolt, but it's good. Heal 1 is strong. I gotta accept it. It's pretty strong. Killing the sniper is scary. How do I do this? We can do Imbue, Burst. Yeah, look at that Life Bolt. It saves me 1 mana here. Very cool. I gotta change how I'm sitting. My feet are falling asleep, but I don't want to bump my microphone. Because I know it's gonna happen if I'm not careful. Honestly, maybe I might need to pause the video. I kind of feel like I need to stand up. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna power through. I don't have to take this from myself. Hey! Stop that. And then we're gonna do like... Scald, Vine. I'm pretty sure your Buckle, who is getting shot for 7, is going to die. I don't believe you could find a roll here that saves him, so I'm just gonna let it go. I don't think there's anything to fix that spot. I like Cleric a little more. Last one. Hey, Rainbow's Blank. What'd I tell you? You pick Rainbow's Jam because then it just makes Rainbow's Blank free. Yeah, let's Barrel Hoop Spellblade. That way I can Life Bolt out of it. And also... well, maybe I should Barrel Hoops Gladiator since he has the 2 damage self-shield, but... nah. This fight's really frightening. Triple Soodle could just end my life. 1-4-1. Not bad. I'll take it. We're gonna look at making the Militia flee. I think it's pretty good. And then we're just gonna go Vine off all the illusions. A world of difference between this Fight 10 and last Fight 10. Just a universe of difference, I must say. 5. I don't think the Pseudos should be able to kill me now. There's no reason to do damage to them because they're gonna regen. Not doing damage is sort of like doing 1 damage. When you think about it. Are you thinking about it? You're thinking, man, he's making a lot of sense right now. Aren't you? Reroll Caldera? Nah. Liquor mini crossbow. Mini crossbow is really tempting. I do like this item. But liquor is so good. I don't think you can pass this thing. Mini crossbow is really nice in this fight though, specifically. But I don't think you can pass on... Oh my god. Spellplate. Whoa. You'll live. So I'm gonna roll for the 5. Yeah, nice. That lets me kill the zombie. And it looks really frightening, but it's actually not so bad. I had to do the math real quick of it all. It's a nice little life bolt diff. Made it so I didn't have to spend 1 mana there. Life bolt, maybe a little worse if you have Herbalist, huh? Well, there's Ghast. Bet you wish you took the fucking eye patch now, don't you? Well, maybe a little. I'm gonna click on him. I think he's alright. I don't like leader and I don't like randoming. I want to make sure I make this very clear because I saw some people talking about it in the comments recently. I really don't think you should random the first tier 3. I think it's like I don't know what you can hit, but I'm pretty sure if you do it, you're gonna hit something that just ruins your life. I do not like randoming the first tier 3. So I'll take like he's not great, but I can play around him over like, what if I land roulette here, right? What if I random into roulette? And then suddenly everything just explodes, I fear. So that's my philosophy, if you're curious about why I'm picking characters like that. Because I'm not super thrilled to play Ghast here. I'll just admit it. I don't think he's all that good for me. But I think you must take him. I don't think you have much of a choice. And then I kind of want a liquor here. Clean up 3 poison. Seems right to me. And then the ghost dies and we just walk through. But no, I also think that Ghast is fine. I think he does bring something to the table with these 2 damage weakens. They simplify a lot of positions for you. What the fuck is that? 3 damage shifter? Oh man. Cell shield on shield sides, it's not all that good. Give me 2 3s. Cholesterol, anti-venom. Huh. I don't really know what you do with cholesterol. You could play Sprout though. Should spread it out. You don't want you do not want all of your spells localized on 1 character. That's important to note somewhere. Make sure you know that one. You want to have options. What do I do in this fight? I don't know why I just tried to click and drag my Ghast attack. That was weird. I can imbue 2 into Harvest, which is good. Lets me burst out the Slimelet, which I think I'll just do and end off of that. That seems fine. I like bursting out the Slimelets if they're doing damage. It saves 3 HP, and it saves more over the course of the fight, because otherwise I'm going to leave that Slimelet for very last. We all know it. He's fated to be the last one out of the run. That's just how it is for Slimelets in this world. And I'm locking Spellblade here because I have to. Remember, I must, because it is heavy dice. I don't have to, but I don't want to reroll anything else with it, so I must lock Spellblade there. I have no choice. We can do Burst, Harvest. And this is just Cleanse, Shield, sure. Alright, Demon. Leave me alone. Me every morning when I wake up and the devil's knocking. Alright, demon. Alright, demon. Leave me alone. That's me talking to Eccentric here. I'll take Fate. It's good to see Fate. She's very good for barrel hoops. We can get a lot of rescues off of that. So here's the deal. What happens now is with Strand, if I can spell rescue Cleric, you'll get a triple spell rescue and you'll get 12 mana back. It's a really cool interaction if you ever get to see it. I haven't gotten one yet, but this could be the one. I'm okay to let Fate roll. Okay, well you're the only one not taking damage here, so it's not really all that good. That was 1. This would be 2, 3. I think I need to kill the Hydra here. You need to see that you can kill the Hydra here. Does it not count? Or am I miscounting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, it doesn't count. Oh, that's fucked up. So the regen cancels the poison from being considered taking a hit for the purposes of killing the Hydra. Right? Because if it counted 1, 2, 3, 4, he should take 1 damage from poison, but he does not. So he doesn't die. That's weird. I don't actually think it should work like that. I don't say this very often, but Slice and Dice, I actually disagree. Because if you have an enemy with like stone HP, or like stone HP with monster regen, they'll take the stone HP damage and they'll turn into normal HP here, for an example of how I think this actually works. Or not how I think this works, how it does work, you know? So like, they're taking the damage, it just gets healed immediately. So it's a little strange, but you know, whatever. Sadly, I can't get a cool spell rescue to showcase the interaction because I don't have enough HP lost. Blue Ichor Chalice. I have Liquor, so, and I have Life Bolt, actually. Ichor Chalice, Spellblade with Life Bolt? Sure. And maybe a little Sprout gets in there. Not bad. We got something going on here for sure. This is what I want. I want you to hit my Cleric and bring her down to like almost dead, but still savable. This is what I'm looking for right here. Realistically, this is very bad. I think this turn is frightening at best. I can... Why is it so bad? Why is this so terrible? I need to weaken the blind and then I can spell rescue here? Can I imbue anything? No, but I can kill the blind instead. Okay, hear me out. It's like this, harvest, spell rescue, weaken? Okay. And then I think we'll aim to play Sprout for 4, and then Sprout, and then Sprout, and then Sprout. I think that's fine. Cool. Thanks, Sprout. We can do some really cool stuff with Spell Rescue in this run, though. We got a lot of interesting lines. Because you can get, like, you can also get the Spell Rescue to overheal. Or not over, yeah, to overheal to then kill an enemy for a save, which I think would be pretty cool to do as well. I just Sprout twice, teach him a lesson. Put him down to 3. I don't have to, of course, but I have done it anyway. I have sprouted. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. That's not a good looking roll. Let's try to avoid doing that again. That's why you gotta leave yourself some mana, because what happens when you do that 2 turns in a row? You need mana to bail out. Things continue to go strangely, but I think I'll just go heal, huh? Thankfully, Sprout can save me from disaster. Stop it, Ghast. Roll something useful. Thank you. And then we Sprout, and then we Sprout. I accept. Barbarian Dabblist. I mean, surely it's Dabblist, right? Not really much of a question in my mind. Run the same stuff up. I lose my 5 heal, which is kind of sad, but okay. We have our game plan. Everything makes a lot of sense right now. We have make mana into press Sprout. That's the life. I will continue to live it. I could do like light? No. Not. Oh, because you're not. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I see it. That weaken is a little tough. My mana output isn't actually all that good, huh? Well, you know. My mana output could be that good, I suppose. I'm not making any mana. I need to harvest, really. But I don't have an option to harvest here. So, end turn it is. I mean, I guess I could harvest if I just kill my Ghast. That's actually pretty true. 2 mana, 4 mana, we just throw a liquor at him, I assume, here. That's sort of fine. And first Sprout here for 4. I suppose. Doesn't really, I mean 4 damage, heal 4. I guess 4 damage. There's not a lot to do right now. You know, if he just spams weaken on me, I can probably sit here and wait for him to die very slowly. Just a long fight. So we Sprout. And Sprout again. And now we're into the end game. I'm pretty sure Sprout Life Bolt is for a 12 per mana versus Liquor's 11, so it's very slightly better to play Sprout. I didn't actually do the math though until just now, so good to solve it out real quick. I would like to kill the Slate, but also I think I'm just gonna Sprout Basalt away. I am 2 off of killing here, so I'll go out. We can spell rescue like crazy on this turn. You see what I was saying, by the way? Wait, never mind. No, don't see it. Don't look at me. Don't see what I was saying. I was wrong. That's not what I was saying. That's something else entirely. 1 mana gives me a spell rescue, which is +1. And then I think if I kill the enemies, they die. In my experience. Finally, a harvest. Pair of Kings, copper ring. I don't think so. But what about Cleave? I guess Cleave, heal, shield, mana gain is okay. These are both kind of whatever. Maybe I should random. Prism? It's okay. Heal, shield, mana gain 4. And we can make it even bigger if you want to put on the Siphon. Let's heal, shield, mana gain 6. That's a really good side. I think it's worth the pain. Whoa. There you go. 6 mana. Much nicer. Ghast. I don't know what to say to you. Stop it? Maybe? Don't do that? Weirdo? I would like to do maybe something a little different here, like burst, harvest. Now, this should kill the zombie, yeah, Because it doesn't act as 3+1, it acts as 4, and we know that for sure because of Basalt. Because when I cast Sprout into Basalt, it does 4 to him. It doesn't do 3+1. Because if it did, we would have pinged him. He would have lost a chip hit. So we can assume then that it kills zombies instead, and it does. Heal shield 6. I think I'll win the fight now, if you don't mind. And no, that's my whole run. Keeper is good. I lose out on mana gain, but I think it's fine. Is it fine? Yeah, it's fine. Keeper's really good. I think both of those characters are good here, but now I can pick a steel yellow and feel good. I can pick Brawler, basically, because I just saw Bash. So I can't pick Bash again. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec. We do 5, we're at 8, he's at 8, but he's the one who's not needing to die. Are you dying too? Oh no, he does need to die. Sorry. My mistake. I accept. I've been wanting to just sprout my way through these fights, but this one's not super sproutable. I'll sprout if it's convenient, though. This dodge is meaningless. And I don't care if they damage my Dabalist, actually. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't have the mana to spell rescue. Whoa. Huh. I should just sprout then, huh? Here I am continuing to press sprout. Like nothing's wrong. And you know what? I think it's because nothing's wrong. Nothing would ever go wrong in Sprout City. That's where I live right now. I live in Sprout City. It's a utopia. Everyone has enough sprout to eat. And no one ever complains. It's the life. Angel Feather, triple shuriken. Again, rescuing, but not super good here. What's triple shuriken good for? It's good for chain if I have anything to chain, but I don't. Oh god, I don't want to take 3 threes. I guess we'll play triple shuriken. It's probably fine to do this and give him chain ranged. It's nothing, it's just ranged, right? But it's good in this fight, maybe. Let's just catch out some snipers, perhaps. Okay, I want to just send it on this turn, but I actually need to play the game here, unfortunately. As sad as it is to say, I do need to look. Are you dying to that? So what are you dying to then? It's the bird. Is my fate guaranteed to die? Well, obviously I can reroll something, right? But with the pain, just give me a moment. We could end here. And then all I need is 2 mana or 2 weaken out of Ghast, so that's half his sides. Oh, actually, all I need, period, is 2 mana or 2 weaken out of Ghast, huh? Well, 2 mana doesn't do it, it has to be 2 weaken. Okay, I'm fine to lock these 3 and roll the other 2. Okay. Well, that wasn't very good. That wasn't very good at all, in fact. I would go as far as to say that was pretty bad. the hell do I do now? I should have probably rolled Dabblist instead. Everything was a dream until Double Sniper came along. Okay, I think I'm ready to make my play. And we're gonna try... We're gonna try burst, harvest, sprout, and then I just look at fate and go, I don't think there's anything to be done for you. I think the roll I made was smart though. I believe it was the right idea. I just couldn't find anything. That's how it is. Yeah, and I'm 2 off of killing the demon, which wouldn't even help me that much. Alright, so let's make the play that makes the most sense now, knowing that Fate is dying. And that play is going to be kill this sniper and get Sprout rolling. So we're going to heal here. I'm going to go probably 3 to the Caw. Put this sniper down to 1. And then I would like to play... I can play burst, harvest, sprout to 1. You're not my sprout holder, are you? Good. I accept. Yeah, unfortunate. I even took ranged, so I think I should have rerolled Dabblist in this spot. That's what I get out of this. If I reroll Dabblist, we have a better chance here. Wow. Brutal. What now? 2 mana is okay. It's a sprout. 3 damage. Okay, let me look again. So that's kind of ended. 3 sprout. Not enough. Okay. I need to roll this side. I need to roll these 2. Okay. Now I have to look again and again. Burst. Not enough. I could liquor here to kill the fanatic though. What if I do 2-1? Can I get it? No. Oh, I could get it actually. Harvest. There you go. I got it. Okay, we made it. That was tough. This fight was very hard. I think I just spent about as much time in this fight as I spent on the rest of the run. They got me. Everything was going so nice. Oh no. Big hitter 11. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, okay. There's an important thing you have to do here. This is extremely important to notice. You have to move these barrel hoops. If Keeper gets big hittered, I lose the game. You have to see that. Maybe we can chain the mana gain, who knows. Oh, we could chain Steel, actually. Chain Steel wins the fight instantly. Alright. This is not as scary as it looks, I believe. I think it looks really frightening, but I don't believe it's so bad. Because first of all, there's your double spell rescue I was talking about. Because... yeah, because you're getting a rescue here. Why are you still taking the same damage? That's interesting. No? Give me a second. I want to think about this. This is an order thing for sure. I don't understand it though. I trust Slice and Dice's game preview with my life, by the way. I 100% believe it is correct. You have barrel hoops. You are dying. So let's just do it by hand. 3 damage puts you to 6. 4 damage puts you to 3. 3 damage cleave puts you to 5. You're on 3. You're on 5, right? And then 5 damage to all comes in. Dies. Dies. Does it go top to bottom? No, maybe it must be an order thing, right? So basically the reason I'm confused here is because this barrel hoops damage 5 damage to adjacent enemies on death, right? 3, 6, 11. Keeper's only registering 11, not registering 16. Dabalist is registering 16. Or no, Dabalist is registering 3 plus 5 plus 5, right? So for some reason, Barrel Hoops only is applying its preview damage to Dabalist, which means it matters because I'm getting 4 less mana here. But I don't know why. I guess it's simple enough, right? But I don't understand. It's the Slimelet? It's the Slimelet. Why is it the Slimelet? What if I burst this guy? It's the same. Okay. It's the Slimelet. But I don't know why. That's what I really want to understand. Tell me why in the comments, because I don't know why. I'm not going to look at this any longer, but I do not know why. And I would like to know why. It's interesting. 13 damage goes to Dragon here, of course. Anyway, let's play the rest of this fight now. Wait, that's the wrong spell, sorry. Okay, and then I give you a heal, and I give you a spell rescue. Okay, good fight, very nice. I don't know why. I don't know why. Usually I know, too. Usually in these games I can figure out why. Why does it not count? I don't know. What I should have done is I should have screenshotted that situation and sent it to Pun Pun. I bet he would have known. Too bad. Well, anyway, someone in the comments will know, I'm sure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.